Hello, I'm JADE Wolf. You're watching Expoz August 20, 2015, and it's 1:28 a.m. in Birmingham. Topic 2015. It all begins, and we're not going to like it. I was 10 seconds from finishing this blog, and boom, all power went out, and it's taken a few minutes to get everything back up. But anyway, got to start over on the last part. I apologize. So here's what happened September 2015. This will change your life forever. The best way to restore men and women to the rightful place and to put an end to their claim to absolute dominion over the earth. Did you get that? The best way to restore man and woman to the rightful place is to put an end to their claim to absolute dominion over the earth. I have read multiple times where God says, I alone create and make the weather. I alone control the weather. I alone bring the rains, hold the rains, makes the wind blows and make it not blow. I alone control the weather. That's God. We cannot override anything that God says, but yet we're about to be penalized and put under communist socialist rule because of global warming. You know as well as I know that's the biggest hoax and crock, I guess, ever. But you know who's behind it all, every bit of it. To speak once more of a Father who creates and who alone owns the world, this is saying man today took it from God and is destroying the world. That's what we are being told that we have done. And the Pope, this new man that come out of Argentina, all of a sudden he's a brainiac and knows all this stuff. Well, I'm going to tell you who he is. So the end of the American dream is over. Also, if you go to the endoftheamericandream.com, read that story. Very interesting. The American dream is becoming a nightmare, and life as we know it is about to change. This is 100% communist, 100% socialist, and it's exactly like and will be like North Korea is today. Have you read any documentaries? Have you read any of the hidden or snuck out films from that country? Read them. The reason more North Koreans don't escape is because when they see the lights from North Korea, it terrifies them. They're not used to seeing lights. They think that North Koreans are over there watching them, so they don't escape. They're afraid of the lights. They didn't know. They don't know about lights. They think the whole world is just like them. They have a light bulb that'll burn 2 or 3 hours a day. One, if they're lucky. In September 2015, Agenda 21 will be transformed and changed and gotten rid of. It'll be changed to the Agenda 2030. If you don't like or didn't like when you read Agenda 21, then you're going to hate Agenda 2030. That will destroy you and everything that you believe in, work for, and like is over, is gone. And I'll tell you why. The air you breathe, you will have to pay for. The car you drive, if it's bigger than a small engine Toyota, then you cannot drive it. You can't even drive an SUV of a certain size. And I mean one that can't haul a 2x4 in the back of it. That'll be taken from you. Your home is too big for you. You'll be taken from it and put into a small apartment that communist countries use. Go take pictures of Russia, China. Go take pictures of all these communist countries and see the millions of apartments. And these apartments are no bigger than the room I'm in right here, 240 square feet. They're not this big. And this is my office. North Korea has lived this life for 60 years. Cuba has lived it. Russia and the Russian bloc countries, including Germany, have used it. They hated it. And Germany was so afraid to even stick their head out, it took them a while to get used to seeing that there was a second light bulb in a house. Washington and New York, September 25th, 27th, the Pope will meet. Washington and New York, both places. This is the date that this country will change forever for you. I did these blogs back in 2010. That was over 700 blogs ago. And I attacked Al Gore on his global warming issues. And now I never in my life thought that it would be used as a single source to take down the world and put it under the New World Order. Pay attention, please, as to what I'm telling you right now. If you didn't listen to anything, please listen now. Is your head spinning? If it's not, you're not plugged in. Every country will change overnight. Every country will hate what is about to happen except those that already lives under that type of rule. Every country will resist it. But if they're not able to fight, then their resistance will just be nothing but shovels and, stuff like that, rakes. But there's one country. It's one country on this entire earth that they're going to have a problem with, major problems. That country is called America. We have the Second Amendment, and we got it, and we'll never let go of it. The Second Amendment is what we use to save us from those that wants to come in and change us. That's pretty much telling you that a gun in every household is going to come in handy. Now you know what JADE HELM is about. September 2015, America will be forced to change. But will we? I don't think so. I don't know how long it will take them to convert America and force us into the New World Order and take everything away from us. But I'll say this, as long as the church is here, it won't happen. Why don't you join the church? I'll put it below. Make sure your soul is safe to die. When you do that, then you hold your head up. You live in America. JADE with Expoz.